Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is day 51 of my journey to learn Japanese, and the purpose of this series of live streams is to document my progress at learning Japanese, having started as a complete beginner. Now my goal for today is to continue to learn some more kanji, and for that I'll be using the Lingo Command website. That's what we've got on the screen here. And actually 2 days ago was the previous live stream, and it'd been a while since I've been studying Japanese. And so I did a quick quiz for writing hiragana and katakana, and I did okay, but it could have been better. And so I'm just gonna do one more round of that actually today, just to kind of warm up, just to see if I'm kind of back into my back in shape, so to speak. So let's go to the basic hiragana section here. That's a table showing the romaji equivalent here, and then the hiragana characters here with the audio buttons that we can press like so.
あ、い、う、
So that gives us the pronunciation. And then a click of a button, we can turn this table into a quiz, like so. Now this kind of keeps the same ordering, which is, if you're familiar with hiragana, a, I, U, E, O, ka, ki, ku, ge, ko, etc. So what I like to do is I like to press random ordering. That scrambles the order in which the questions are asked to kind of keep us on our toes. And actually, here we're going from Japanese to English, but I find that the most challenging way is to go from English to Japanese when you, especially in this case, handwrite your answers. So now if we go to this box here, we get this Photoshop looking component in which we can handwrite the hiragana character ru, or at least that's, you can write whatever, but so ru in hiragana is this one. Ha is this, and I'm just gonna kind of speed run this a little bit because this is not the main challenge for today. And here we see that this is the typed version of ri. Pardon me. And this is the handwritten version, which is what I wrote here. Se is 1, 2, 3. Correct stroke order as well. That's great. Re is this one. Su is what is it again? This is sa, this is she, this is su. So that's our answer. Great. Nu is this one. Kind of like meh, but with that little squiggle at the end. U is that. This is ta. U is written like so. And then he is the same in hiragana as it is in katakana, which is nice. This is no. And then n is this. Let's try and write that better. I'm trying to remember. Is it? I think it's that. Yeah, that looks correct to me. This is ra. This is I. And then ke is 1, 2, 3. Na is this one. Kind of like ta, but with this little squiggle at the bottom for the fourth stroke. And that then brings us to hi. This, by the way, won't take long. This is just a little warm up for writing hiragana. Hopefully this won't take long. But just because it's been a while, I kind of want to make sure this is still well remembered. So that's mu. Fu is like so. It's 4 strokes. And then ya is 1, 2, 3, like that. Now ro is that one. Ne is that. Mo is, gotta watch out with the stroke order. So this is the first, that's the second, and that's the third stroke, which we can confirm like so. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. To is this one. This is she. Va is this one. Sa is like so. We leave this little gap when we handwrite sa. Here's that gap that I'm talking about for the handwritten version. This is the typed version. Tsu is this. It's one stroke. Ki is hi. Thanks for joining the stream. So ki here, this is, we're leaving this gap just like for sa, because this is the handwritten form of ki. So here you see the typed version, but if we press here for the stroke order, we see the gap here, so that's great. Ohayo. How are y'all doing? Yeah, apologies for just doing this basic hiragana stuff, but because it's been a while, I'm just kind of trying to warm up and make sure that I've still remembered all of this. So this is ka. And then ma is that one. Ko is this one. Kind of looks like a Z with a gap. And then mi is like so. E is and Umang Raj said. So there's a kanji there, so I'm not. Hisashiburi desu ne, I think that means, which is like, oh, it's been a while, and indeed. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Now for this one, this is yo, it's 2 strokes. Ku is very simple. Chi is kind of looks like a 5. Te is this. Me is that. Ni is like so. And then o is this. Let's check our stroke order. So that's the first, that's the second stroke, that's the third. The second stroke, the curl's a bit extreme, but I mean, that's very recognizable, so I'm gonna give that a pass. And then the easiest of them all for last, ironically enough. I say the easiest and then I'm faffing around writing it. So we don't need to save this. Trading Hub got sold yesterday. Interesting. So I'm gonna move over to katakana. So tsu. So it's this in hiragana. Just trying to remember, what is it in katakana? I think it's 1, 2, 3, like so. And let's just check our stroke order. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's correct. And then no is this diagonal kind of curved line. So is 1, 2, like that. And then ne is so I think this is nu, and then this is ne. Pretty sure that's correct. Ha is pretty simple. It's like that. Sa is 1. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The thing is, so this is sa in katakana. In hiragana, if you write se, it's 1, 2, 3. Now remember that the second and third strokes are swapped here. So this is correct. Pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Ri is like so. And then is it looks like a capital I. Su is this one. This is U. Ru is it this? What I wrote here is re, I think. Anyways. Mu is this one. He is... What is he again? I think it's this. This is ke. Wa is like so. Very similar to u. And then na is that. This is ya. A is... Yeah, just once again, I'm just kind of warming up, practicing my katakana, which is a little bit of a weak point. This is you. I think this is yo. And then this is you. I is this one. Ho is 1, 2. There's like kind of a hook here. 3, 4. Ka. What is ka? Just this. Let's try and get the shape right. And then, you know, since we're almost done with the katakana, we can get on to the real stuff, which is the kanji for like specific words. Se is this one. He is the same in hiragana as it is in katakana, which is very convenient. Chi is this. The question is that third stroke curved? I think it is, you know? Yeah. And then ma. What was that again? I think it's this. Yeah, that looks good to me. And then ta is this. Yo is 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Yeah, that looks okay to me. And then she, it's 1, 2, 3, like so. To is super simple, it's 2 strokes. Let's try and get the proportions right here. Mo. What is mo? It's 1. I gotta be careful here. I think it's 1, 2, 3, but that second stroke might be just a tad wider than the first. And then it sort of, there we go. Yeah, you see that second stroke's a bit wider. I could have, you gotta like zoom in to see the difference here in the width, but. Fu is this. I always kind of remember it. I always kind of envision a shark, you know. For some reason I've got that. Sorry, I didn't erase that little thing, but we'll give that a pass. Ko is, what's ko? Come back to that one. This is me. Re is that one. Ra is like so. And then nu is this. Te is 1, 2, 3. Pretty straightforward. And then n. I think n is kind of like that. 1, 2. Yeah, the stroke order is also correct. And then o. So this is 1, 2, 3, kind of like that. And then me. I think it's, the stroke order is always a bit confusing to me. So I think it's 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, correct stroke order. Fantastic. This is roll. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then obviously we also remember colt now because it's just 1, 2. And then for this final one, ni, it's the same as the kanji, which is pronounced ni, which is 2. And so that was just a little silly mistake there when it came to ru, right? So ru was this thing. Let's just double check that. Yeah. Fantastic. So with the warm-up out of the way, we can now get on to the real stuff. The question is where to start. Perhaps numbers. Let's start with that. So we're gonna apply random ordering. We're gonna handwrite our answers. Do I want to see the? Let's turn this on as well. So 2 in Japanese is pronounced ni. Ni, like this in hiragana, and then this is the kanji for it. Fantastic. 100,000. So in Japanese, you would say 10 lots of 10,000, which is pronounced juman, which if you write that in hiragana, you would get, let's zoom out. So this is shi, with dakuten applied, it becomes ji. This is yu, but it's half size. So ji and yu forms a hiragana yun combination, ju. Just need one more u here. Then we write man. So that's juman, but then the kanji, that's the kanji for 10. And then for 10,000, it's this thing. And this hiragana above the kanji, that's referred to as furigana, right? So our furigana is matching, and so is our kanji, so we'll give that a pass. And then we're on to 10,000. So 10,000 is ichi man. Ichi man. This is the kanji for ichi, it's 1. And then man we already had before, right? This is the kanji for 10,000. When 10,000, it's on its own. in Japanese, you say 1 10,000. If you were to say 20,000, you wouldn't say 2 1 10,000. You would remove the 1 and you just say 2 10,000. So that's why you have the ichi here for 10,000. But when we had 100,000, which was juman, that's 10 lots of 10,000. You skip the 1, so to speak. 100 million in Japanese is oku. Oku. And then as a kanji, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's correct, right? Our furigana is matching, the stroke order is matching. And then we're on to 3. So 3 in Japanese is sun. Sun. 9 is Q or Q. There are 2 ways to say it. So this is ki, this is yu, forming a hiragana yun combination, Q, just taking on an additional u here. As for the kanji, there's just one kanji, and you write it like so. Interestingly enough, if you put this third stroke here, it becomes maru, which means 0. But if you don't, obviously that is just going to remain Q, 9. Our furigana is matching, so we'll go on to the next one. So 7. 2 ways to say that in Japanese, nana and shichi. I want to expedite this process just a tad. Right, of course I can write the furigana, but I think at this point we've seen that I can write the hiragana if I write the romaji. So we can go a tad faster. So this is go. There we go, that's go. 0. There are 3 ways to say this. You have rei, 0, and maru. Just for this one, I'm going to write it all in kana. I'll explain why. So this is rei. So here, this is actually katakana. There is no kanji for it. And then this is maru. So the question is, what is the kanji for rei? And it's like so. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's that. And then for maru, we actually spoke about this earlier, right? It's the same as Q, 9, but we just add this one more stroke. So that's the 0. Our furigana is matching, that's rei. Let's just check this. So it's a match, the stroke order is correct. This is also correct. Now it's asking you which one did you write. So does your drawing match this one, or this one? We did all 3. Let's just put the first one. Now in Japanese, and I'm actually, just because it's good for me, I'm going to keep writing the hiragana after all. So this is yon or shi. And as a kanji, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Our furigana is matching, so we'll go to the next one. Ichi. Ichi. Next one is roku. Roku. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a billion is going to be 10 lots of 100 million in Japanese. So this is oku, this is ju, so it's going to be ju oku. So here we're going to write shi, it becomes ji with dakuten. This is yu, but it's half size, so this forms the hiragana yun combination. Ju, ju, and then this is oku, Now let's zoom out here. So this is going to be the kanji for 10, and then the kanji for 100 million is that one. We've done this a couple of times now because it came up in the other numbers, but let's just do that again. Yeah. Hachi is how you would say 8 in Japanese. And the kanji is like so. This is oku. No, is that right? It's actually hyaku. Hyaku. So here we're going to have to write hi and then ya, but half-sized. That forms the hiragana yun combination. Then we just stick a ku. And so when you write this as a kanji, let's do that a little bit more neatly. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. 1,000 in Japanese is sen, which is one. What is that? That's 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's sen in hiragana, and then as a kanji, it's 1, 2, 3. Check the stroke order. This looks a lot like chi, right? But that third stroke is vertical, not curved. In any case, 10 million in Japanese is 1,000 lots of 10,000. As in, that's how you would say it. And this is sen. That's man. In hiragana, that's going to be sen man, which is going to be as a kanji. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Our furigana is matching, so are the kanji. That's great. And then we're on to 100 million. Or sorry, 1 million even. Now 1 million is going to be 100 lots of 10k in Japanese. So that's going to be hyaku man, which is hyaku. Let's fix this. Half-sized ya. There we go. Hyaku man as a kanji. That's hyaku. Man is this one. Great. So numbers is going pretty well. Let's try a quick round of months of the year. So that's going to be Ichi Gatsu. Is this in random ordering? Yeah. Ichi Gatsu. Ga. So we need dakuten to turn the ka into a ga. Gatsu. As a kanji, this is 1. And then this is Gatsu, which is the kanji for like month or moon. I think if it's moon, then you would use Getsu. I didn't even mention why January is Ichigatsu. So this is month. This is 1. January is the first month of the year. Hence, in Japanese, you're almost literally saying like month 1 instead of the word January. February is Nigatsu. For the sake of time here, I'm going to skip the romaji or the furigana. Is that right? Yeah. June is Roku Gatsu. So that's going to be the kanji for 6, the kanji for a month. November is Ju Ichi Gatsu. Ju Ichi Gatsu. tsu. And then December is Juni. It's worth pointing out, like, how am I coming up with the number 12 here? So this is 10, this is 2. In Japanese, if you put the smaller number to the right of the bigger number, you're adding. If you put the smaller number to the left of the bigger number, you're multiplying. So if you want to write 20, you would write niju. You see? So you're basically swapping them. And then this is 12, and then that's 20. Because 12 is 10 plus 2, and 20 is 2 times 10. In any case, the kanji is like so. This is Hachigatsu. The kanji looks like so. Yeah. And let's just, to be safe, look at the stroke order here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's correct. March, of course, is Sangatsu. So that's San. I guess I'm writing the furigana for this one. But in any case, this is the kanji for 3. That's the kanji for month. Now, this one's a little interesting. It's not Kyugatsu, it's Kugatsu. So there are 2 ways to say 9 in Japanese, because September is the 9th month of the year. So for this case, you would use Kugatsu, not the other one. I'm just working on the setup here. I changed something on my second monitor. Okay, that's now resolved. So this is the kanji for 9. That's the kanji for month. July is 7th month of the year. You're not going to use nana. You're going to use the other way of saying 7 in Japanese, which is shichi. Gatsu. Which is like so. So this was from left to right, and then like that. Let's just check the stroke order here. Yeah, that looks correct to me. April is not yongatsu, it's shigatsu. So you're going to use the other way of saying 4 in Japanese. And we remember the kanji, it's like that. And then we're on to May. So May is Golgatsu. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's write that a little bit more neatly. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the kanji for 5. That's the kanji for month. The 5th month is indeed May. Our stroke order is also a match, so that's great. And then we're on to October. So October in Japanese is Jugatsu. Ju is 10, Gatsu is month. There's a kanji that's like so. There we go. Jugatsu. So months of the year went fine. Let's ramp up the difficulty level a tad and go to days of the week. So we've applied random ordering. We can press here and we've got to then handwrite our answer. So Monday in Japanese is Getsu Yobi. And I'm going to write the furigana. So that's ge, because that's ke with dakuten becomes ge. This is tsu. So it's getsu. And then yo. And this is he, but when you apply dakuten, it becomes bi. Now, here actually you have the same kanji that we've seen over and over again with months of the year. And this kanji has multiple meanings. So I think in this case you would say moon. Moon is the reading. And so that's why it's also getsu instead of gatsu, I believe. And then here, this is the kanji with a reading of yol. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then this is the kanji with a reading of B. So yeah, that's another match. We can check the stroke order here. By the way, do you know where the 12th stroke is in this diagram? It's a little bit tricky at a first glance because this light blue line here is actually the 12th stroke, but because the purple's in front of it, it's kind of hard to see. So this diagram is following something called a rainbow stroke order. So the first stroke is always in red. Second one's orange, and it kind of follows the, colors of the rainbow, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then for the 8th stroke, you just go back to the top. So the 8th stroke is red, the 9th stroke is orange, the 10th stroke is yellow, the 11th stroke is green, and the 12th stroke is blue. So just by looking for this blue line here, we can quite easily see that this is going to be the 12th stroke. So I just kind of wanted to point out in case you were wondering, how does that work? What's the deal there? Yeah, so this is kayobi, is Tuesday in Japanese. Ka, oh, that yo was atrocious. Let's clean that up a tad. So we got kayobi there. And I think use the kanji for fire, ka, and then it's this old friend of ours, this nightmare with 18 strokes. So yeah, that was correct. And then Saturday is, oh, I guess we're going straight to the hiragana. I'll write the romaji here. So this is doyobi. Doyobi. The kanji with the reading of do in this case is 1, 2, 3. This always stays the same. And so then we are, yeah, that's a match, fantastic. We're on to Friday. So this is kin yobi. Kin yo, excuse the sloppy handwriting. So here is where we really gotta lock in. Hi. Sorry, how are you doing, Zane? I was so focused on this, I forgot to look at the chat. Hopefully that message wasn't from a while ago. So, I remember this kanji kind of looking like a house or something. Because obviously this, right, it's gonna stay the same as always. 15, 16, 17, and then if we zoom out, this is the kanji with a reading of B. This is yo. The question is, what is the kanji here? Kin yobi. I remember. Oh, this is horrible. What if it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. I got this. I got this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll zoom out. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, please, 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 please. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's a stroke missing here. So we're very close, but it's good to be stringent, kind of rigorous. Yeah. Genki desu ka? I'm doing good. Thank you. It's been a while since I've kind of live streamed and studied Japanese because I've been working a lot on the app, just like coding stuff. And so just kind of trying to get back into it. This is Nichi Yobi. And what's interesting about this one is that it has like the same kanji in it twice, but in the first case that it pops up. Okay, so let me place it here in the middle. So it kind of looks like this is the furigana for Nichi. And then this is the kanji with the reading of yo in this example. And then here we have the same kanji, but it's bi. So this is, here it's Nichi and there it's bi, which is interesting. Now, I can't help but look at this kanji and think that is really messy. So let's try and up our standards just a tad. Uh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. I think that looks a lot neater. And then we're on to Moku Yobi, which is Thursday. So mo, it's like that. This is ku yobi. The question is, what's the kanji? Something in me says is this. And I think that might just be correct. Trying to get the proportions right. That's the second stroke. That's the third. That's the fourth. This we know by now. 15, 16, 17, 18. Please ignore that. Yes, fantastic. And then we're on to Wednesday. So Wednesday is suyobi in Japanese. So our furigana, let's try and write this. So suyobi. So I think there was something like this going on. That's the first stroke. That's the second, third, fourth. Yeah, I think we might be onto something. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. But actually this is here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is the kanji with the reading of bi. Let's clean that up just a tad. Yeah, so I was clicking the stroke order for the furigana, which is not what we want. Oh no. I almost wanna, but no. I did this stroke first and then that one. So we're gonna be super stringent or like precise and say this is wrong. The strokes were the correct, but the order was wrong, so that's rough. Let's just discuss where the mistakes happen. So here for suyobi, this is the first stroke. And then that's 3 and 4. So okay, that's fine. But then where else did we go wrong? I think it was Friday. So Friday is 1, 2, because of course you got the yobi part. We don't need to write that. I'm talking about the kanji with the reading of kin, in kin yobi. Okay, let's just super quickly do the whole thing. So this is Friday's kin yobi. Kin yobi. And the kanji with the reading of kin is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the kanji with a reading of yo. And then there's that one. But the question is the stroke order. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this vertical line is 5. And then that's 6, 7, 8. So here's the moment of truth. Yeah, it's correct. Now we could be even more particular and say this needs to start where this horizontal line ends. We'll say it's correct, but for the future, I'll have to write it like this. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fine. Why don't we try some? What to do? Maybe animals. So pig in Japanese. We'll come back to that one. Do I remember any of these? Yeah, this one's kind of straightforward. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So dog in Japanese is inu. I nu. And the kanji is 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Sheep is hitsuji. Hitsuji. So this is shi with dakuten, it becomes ji. Now this is ushi, if I'm not mistaken. What is sheep? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's got to be that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stroke order is incorrect. So that's the 6th stroke. Let's be strict. Cow is ushi. Ushi. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. But it might be the case that it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this 4th stroke is actually wider than the 3rd. And my instincts were good here. This 4th stroke could go down further. But stroke order is correct. Yeah, I'm gonna get that pass. Chicken is ni wa tori. Niwatori. So this is the furigana that's gonna come above my kanji. Let's start with this one. I think I remember. It's Hi, George. How are you doing? Did I mess up the stroke order for cow? Thank you for pointing this out. Let's just refresh and double check. So, um, I definitely got it wrong if you're pointing this out. But let's see if I learn from the mistake, I suppose. So, cow is ushi, and it's 1, 2. That's where I made the mistake. 3, and then the downstroke is 4. So let's zoom out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much, George, for pointing that out. Yeah, so chicken is niwa tori. Ni. Okay, let's clean this up a bit. Ni wa tori. I think I remember the kanji with the reading of to, because tori, there are 2 kanji here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. How does this stroke go? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Something like that. Yeah. And actually, sorry, this is all one kanji, but there's this thing here on the left. The question is, what is it? It's got, I think, about 7 strokes in total. There's a line going diagonal. Then there's this. Perhaps that. That's very difficult. I'm kind of confident about this stroke going from top right to bottom left, and then these 2 strokes. Let's take a look at the answer. It's completely off. So this was correct. Although this is a bit cheeky that it's kind of going out a bit too far. So let's try that again. So the kanji for chicken was 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here it's 1, 2, 3. It's this thing. Oh, why is this so tricky? There we go. Yeah, so that's 8 strokes, and then this part was correct. A little bit all over the place. But then bird is pretty easy, right? That's just going to be tori. Tori. And it's that same kanji that we saw earlier. So it's going to be this. For a total of, I think, 10 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's going to be 11 strokes. There we go, 11 strokes. Fish is sakana in Japanese. And the hiragana is like so. So it's sa, ka, what's wrong with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. So this is na, sakana. As for the kanji, I think if we zoomed out, it's this has been a while. Yeah, here we go. We're onto something. So the first stroke is like so. That's the second. That's the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now the question is, does this box, we're going to redo the kanji, but this time we're going to do it slightly differently. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's this one. I think it's that. So I'm going to scribble this out and submit my answer. Oh, it's that one. So everything was correct except there are 2 strokes at the bottom here, not 3. Looks like there's a lot to learn here. Neko, which is good, right? You gotta focus on the stuff you're struggling with if you want to improve. So that's ne. This is ko. Now the question is, what's the kanji? There was something like that. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I believe the stroke order was correct as well. I believe. That's crazy. Okay. Usagi is rabbit. Usa. This is ki. When you apply dakuten, it becomes gi. The question is, what's the kanji? I think there's this down swooping stroke. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's zoom out, give ourselves a bit more space. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would you look at that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe the stroke order was correct. So we'll give that a pass. And then we're on to horse. So horse in Japanese is uma. Uma. But what's the kanji? Something in me says it's some type of box thing, and then we have this. Could it be 1, 2, no, 1. This is hard. I don't know this. Oh, completely off as well. Let's try that. So horse was 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll have to check this stroke order out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's got 10 strokes in total. And I think when you remember the total strokes, it sort of helps you reconstruct the kanji. So this is uma. Uma. And it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That kind of goes like that. Cool. We looked at the answer, so we'll say that's a fail. Pig is buta. So for this, we're going to write fu with dakuten to make it bu. As for ta, it's this. Buta. Now the question is, what's the kanji? Do we write this moon-looking radical here? Because this means moon or month. And then there was that thing. That might be it, you know? Let's just try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, I don't like the proportions of this. That looks better, but there's a lot of space. We really want to get the shape right here. One, two, three, four. Oh no. So this part is all correct, but I don't have the top stroke. So let's just try that again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Total of 11 strokes. I see. Why don't we reapply random ordering and we'll do another round. So cow is ushi. Ushi. And it's, as George pointed out, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4-stroke. Then bird is tori. Tori. Let's write the so there's a pen tool, by the way, which is useful. So we can write our romaji here. Let's pan a bit more this way. Tori. As for the kanji, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. A perfect match.
Tori.
Chicken is niwatori. 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 Here we go again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 strokes in total. You can see here the 19. The shape looks completely fine to me. Well, what I think is funny is we can see here that the reading is, it's one kanji, so it's niwatori. You know, I would have almost thought that this part on the left is a reading of niwa, and this has, because this part here is a kanji on its own, but actually this whole thing is one singular kanji, niwatori. Just interesting. Pig is buta. Ta, and the kanji is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that was fine, but we can improve the shape a bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Dog is inu. I nu. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sheep is hit. Tsu ji. And that's going to be hit. Tsu ji. Now for the kanji, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Perfect stroke order. Rabbit is usagi. Usagi. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is uma, which is 1. Let's write the furigana. Uma. Uma. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total of 10 strokes here. It's another match. And then we're on to fish. So fish is sa, ka, na. Sa, ka, na. And the kanji here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So it's not 6, 7, 8. No, it's just 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 strokes. That's a match. Fantastic. And then we're on to cat. So cat is neko. 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 And the kanji is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. So we got them all right. And so let's kind of summarize, I guess, for a moment what we've done here. So done animals, done days of the week, done months, and numbers. So perhaps on the next live stream, I've already covered the kanji for body parts, clothes, not clothes actually, just body parts and colors. Have I done the... Actually, I did this as well one time. So I think tomorrow we've got 3 topics where I can start practicing the kanji. That's going to be body parts, clothes, and colors. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I might conclude the stream here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. That would really help support the channel. Beyond that, it would also support me in continuing to develop lingocommand.com. That's the website we've been using throughout the stream. It also comes, by the way, with an accompanying iOS app. So that's going to be the exact same functionality, but on an iPhone app, or also available on iPad. But yeah, in any case, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next live stream. Take care. Bye-bye.